You already know what fractals are. Patterns repeating at every scale. The veins in a leaf that look like a tree, that looks like a river delta, that looks like your cardiovascular system, that looks like a lightning bolt. Life is a hall of mirrors, and your psychology is no different. Your tiny day-to-day thought loops, same patterns as your decade-long life cycles. The way you talk to yourself in your head when you screw something up, same pattern as how you let people treat you in relationships. Patterns within patterns, nesting like Russian dolls. Except these dolls can either be full of gold or full of rot. And here's the sleight of mouth. If the small pattern changes, the big one shifts automatically. That's the hack. You pull a thread in your morning routine. You tug on your destiny. You wake up, you grab your phone, you scroll, you procrastinate. That little harmless behaviour, it's a miniature fractal of your entire life pattern. Avoiding discomfort in the moment. Sacrificing long-term clarity for short-term numbness. You think it's about TikTok, but it's about how you handle everything. Change it here and change it everywhere. You're not just scrolling, you're worshipping at the altar of distraction, reinforcing a neural network that says, I'm not in control. Replace that with an intentional action. One push-up, one deep breath, one phone call you've been avoiding, and you just rewired your identity to I create change. What do you really want? Let's pace you first. You want freedom, you want joy, you want health, you want respect. You want fun without the guilt. You want to feel like you're fucking alive instead of sleepwalking. Now let me lead. Every pattern you repeat either compounds towards that life or bleeds it dry. The universe isn't punishing or rewarding you. It's just running math. Fractals don't judge, they just replicate. If you plant bullshit in the micro, you harvest bullshit in the macro. Why does science back this? Neuroplasticity. Your brain rewires based on repeated patterns. Dopamine reinforcement loops. Whatever you reward, you crave more. Mirror neurons. You become like the people you observe most. And complex systems theory. Small initial changes can snowball into massive differences over time. The butterfly effect. The same science explains why one skipped workout turns into a month off, and why one honest conversation can save a dying marriage. So why are you afraid to do it? Because interrupting a pattern feels like betrayal. Your nervous system equates the familiar with safety. Even if the familiar is shit. You'd rather stay in a toxic fractal that you understand than risk stepping into the unknown one that might actually set you free. You're afraid of people's reactions, but here's the truth. Their reactions are just their fractals trying to keep their patterns intact. Don't let someone else's fear script your life. When you break a pattern, the brain gets wobbly. It scrambles for a new frame. That moment, the blank space, is when you can slip in a new belief, like a ninja planting a seed in freshly tilled soil. That's why good storytelling, humour, or even a shocking statement works. It disorients, opens, and installs. The common stuck patterns. I'll start Monday. I need more research before I act. That's paralysis. I'm not ready yet. Avoidance. If it's not perfect, it's a failure. That's a trap. The I'll deal with it later. Delay turns into years. Break them by going micro. Because the fractal law says, if you win in the micro, the macro shifts. You're at the sink. The dirty dish is there. Your old pattern, leave it for later. New pattern, wash it now. It's not about dishes. It's you proving to yourself you close loops. People who close loops don't procrastinate on launching businesses, ending toxic relationships, or starting the gym. See how small becomes big. That's the fractal. Ignore the patterns, and they harden like cement. Your life calcifies around them. In 10 years, you wake up in a body you don't like, in relationships you resent, in a career you never wanted, all because you didn't interrupt the little repeating shapes. Shift them now, and you get compound interest, momentum, self-respect, peace, more fun. Ironically, because you're not drowning in low-grade anxiety. The joy isn't some grand epiphany. It's the daily satisfaction of fractals that actually serve you. So here's the install. Notice the patterns in your breathing right now, in your heartbeat, in the blink of your eyes. You've been living in patterns since before you had a name. You can choose which ones multiply. And as you choose, notice how small the change can be. Just a breath, just a thought, just a choice. And the whole damn fractal starts bending in your favour. Because the truth is, you're the artist and the canvas, the pattern and the weaver. And once you see that, that bullshit pattern doesn't stand a chance.